there, super excited to show you this training. I just want to preface that I will be using terms such as high level and FlowChat. Now you may be white labeling both of these, so high level may have a different name, or FlowChat may also have a different name since you have now white labeled both of them. So when you hear me say FlowChat or high level, just know that I will be talking about those softwares, but they may have a different name now that you are white labeling them. To get us started, I would suggest navigating to your high level contact list because we need a test contact later in this tutorial to help us with the setup process. So go ahead and click the add button. Go ahead and click first name, fill in the first name, fill in the last name, add an email here. The email needs to be an email that is not inside of your FlowChat system yet. Then go ahead and click save. Now let's go ahead and navigate back to FlowChat. Navigate to your Webhook area inside of your FlowChat account. You can do this by clicking your profile icon, then clicking Webhooks. Click the action dropdown, then click create sub-account. Click create webhook. Copy link to clipboard. Here's the brief walkthrough of what I want to accomplish. Hopefully this will give you context and what we're trying to do and also perhaps provide inspiration. So I'm inside my high level workflow. My trigger is when a certain form is submitted, I want a new sub-account inside of FlowChat to be created. I then want the automatically generated password and also the newest sub-account email to be sent back to me so I can insert these custom variables into a welcome email to automatically be sent to this new sub-account's owner. So we have two parts of this component. We have the trigger of the form submitted and also the welcome email. So we need to add an action where we can put the webhook URL to accomplish my goal. Now, your trigger and also the other parts of your workflow may look different, but the principle is essentially still the same. So go ahead and choose where you want to add the action that will create this new sub-account. Again, I want it to be triggered by the form submitted, so I'm going to go ahead and put it right after the trigger. So I'm going to click the plus button. I'm going to type in custom webhook. Once you see custom webhook appear, go ahead and click this action. In the URL area, go ahead and paste the webhook link that we just copied. Then click Save Action. Make sure this workflow is set to publish, then click Save. Our webhook is waiting for sample data. To give it the sample data, we want to trigger this webhook. So since my trigger is a form submitted, I'm going to go ahead and submit this form. Once you complete the trigger, you will see the data has been received by the webhook. Now you need to complete the setup below. Enter in a webhook friendly name here. Click Enable Webhook. Now you can do some field mapping below. Name will be assigned to the field of full name. Email should already be filled out. If you want every sub-account to have the same email when created, you can do so by clicking the Add the Custom Value button. Enter the value, which will be the standard password that you want. Click Select a field and then click Password. However, we suggest having an automatically generated password for each new sub-account, and I will show you how to do this in a bit. So I don't need to add that password, so I'm just going to go ahead and continue on. If you want to automatically add these products to new accounts, products are the trainings that you see here on the left-hand side. Go ahead and select the drop-down and select the product that you want to add to all new sub-accounts that are created. If you also want to automatically add these pipelines to new accounts, go ahead, select the drop-down, then select the pipeline that you want to automatically add to sub-accounts created through this process. You can select multiple pipelines if you wish. Once this is all set up, we'll go ahead and click Save Changes. Now let's go ahead and navigate back to the workflow inside of High Level. Click the Custom Webhook action. Then click Save Response from this webhook. Scroll down a tad bit more. Select the drop-down that says Selected Contact to Test. Now, do you remember the name of the contact that you first added in the beginning of this video? Go ahead and type that name here. Select this contact. Then click Send Test Request. You should see a body that looks similar to the body that you see on my screen here. Go ahead and click Save Action. Now we can fill in those custom variables inside of the welcome email. Go ahead and click the welcome email. Like I mentioned, I want the sub-account's email and automatically generated password to automatically be sent to the new sub-account's owner. So to do this, we need to put in custom variables. So go ahead and click the custom values tag, click custom webhook, click the custom webhook name that matches the webhook that we're working on in this video, then click response, then click data. For the email, simply click email. Repeat the same process with password. But this time, instead of clicking email, you're going to scroll down and click password. Now that we've filled in these custom variables, the new sub-account's owner should automatically be sent their login email and also their login password as well. If you want to add any additional information in the email, go ahead and do so now. Once you're done, go ahead and click Save Action. Make sure to click Save on your workflow. If you wish to see that this workflow is working properly, simply trigger your workflow and make sure that a new sub-account has been created.